Before you visit Berlin in 2026, there is something you need to understand. Berlin is not a city that tries to impress you at first glance. It does not rely on perfect streets, polished facades, or postcard beauty. Instead, it reveals itself slowly, layer by layer, through history, architecture, culture, and everyday life. And if you don't understand how to read this city, you might leave thinking it is ordinary. But if you do, Berlin becomes one of the most meaningful travel experiences you can have. Stay with me, because in this guide you will learn not just where to go, but how to truly experience Berlin in 2026. Berlin is the capital of Germany and one of the most historically complex cities in the world. It has been divided, destroyed, rebuilt, and transformed multiple times. Each period left visible traces. That is why Berlin feels different from other European capitals. It is not trying to hide its past. It lives with it. As of 2026, Berlin continues to attract millions of visitors every year. But this city is not only about tourism. It is about perspective. Let's start with money, because planning your budget will shape your entire experience. The local currency is the euro. Berlin is still more affordable than many major European capitals, but prices have increased in recent years. A realistic daily budget depends on your travel style. Budget travelers can spend between 70 and 120 euros per day. A comfortable experience usually costs between 130 and 220 euros daily. Luxury travel can easily exceed 300 euros per day. Accommodation is one of the most important decisions. Hostels and budget hotels start from around 40 to 80 euros per night. Mid-range hotels typically range between 90 and 180 euros. Higher-end hotels and boutique stays can go from 200 to 400 euros or more. Choosing the right neighborhood is also important. Areas like Mitte place you close to major landmarks, while districts like Kreuzberg and Neukölln offer a more local and alternative atmosphere. Now let's talk about transportation inside the city. Berlin has one of the most efficient public transportation systems in Europe. The U-Bahn, S-Bahn, trams, and buses work together seamlessly. You can reach almost any part of the city quickly without needing a car. Day passes and weekly tickets make transportation both simple and cost-effective. Walking is also one of the best ways to experience Berlin. The city is relatively flat and pedestrian-friendly. Cycling is another popular option, with dedicated bike lanes across many areas. Now let's move into what truly defines Berlin: history. Berlin is a city where history is not hidden behind walls. It is visible in the streets, buildings, and public spaces. The remains of the Berlin Wall still stand in certain areas. They are not just historical objects. They are reminders of a divided world. The Brandenburg Gate stands as a symbol of unity and transformation. Nearby, the Reichstag building combines historical structure with modern design through its glass dome, representing transparency in governance. Now let's talk about museums and cultural landmarks. Berlin is one of the most important museum cities in the world. The Museum Island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that hosts several world-class museums. Here you can find collections that span ancient civilizations, classical art, and European history. Another important cultural site is the Pergamon Museum, known for its monumental architectural reconstructions. Now let's explore religious and architectural landmarks. The Berlin Cathedral is one of the most impressive buildings in the city. Its massive dome and detailed interior reflect both religious and architectural significance. Another striking structure is the Kaiser Wilhelm Memorial Church. Partially destroyed during World War II, it has been preserved as a symbol of resilience. Berlin's architecture is not about uniformity. You will see classical buildings next to modern glass structures and Soviet-era blocks. This contrast reflects the city's history and its constant evolution. Now, let's talk about culture and everyday life. Berlin is known for its creative and alternative spirit. Street art covers many parts of the city, turning walls into public galleries. Independent galleries, cultural spaces, and underground events are part of daily life. This is a city that values expression over perfection. Now let's talk about food. Berlin offers one of the most diverse food scenes in Europe. One of the most iconic foods is the doner kebab, which has become a symbol of the city's multicultural identity. Street food markets offer a wide variety of global cuisines. You can also find traditional German dishes such as Currywurst and Schnitzel. Fine dining is also growing, with modern restaurants offering innovative menus. Now let's talk about nightlife. Berlin's nightlife is one of the most unique in the world. It is less about luxury and more about atmosphere and freedom. Clubs operate for long hours and focus on music, experience, and identity. Each venue has its own character. Now let's talk about reality. Berlin is not a perfect city. Some areas may feel unpolished or even rough, but this is part of its identity. The city values authenticity over appearance. Another important point is pace. Berlin moves at its own rhythm. It is not rushed. This allows you to experience the city more deeply. Now let's talk about the best time to visit. Spring and summer are ideal for exploring parks, outdoor spaces, and events. Autumn offers a quieter and more reflective atmosphere. Winter can be cold, but it provides a different perspective of the city. Now here is something important. If you want to discover hidden spots, local experiences, and real travel strategies for 2026, make sure you subscribe and follow this channel. Because the difference between a basic trip and an unforgettable one is knowing where to look. Now let's talk about what you should definitely do in Berlin. Walk along the Berlin Wall remains. Visit Museum Island. Explore neighborhoods beyond the main tourist areas. Experience local street food. Discover the city at night. These experiences will give you a deeper understanding of Berlin. Now the final question. Should you visit Berlin in 2026? If you want a city that offers history, culture, and real identity, the answer is yes. But if you are only looking for surface-level beauty, you might miss what makes this place special. Berlin is not about perfection. It is about meaning. Before you go, stay open-minded. Before you go, learn its history. Before you go, explore beyond the obvious. Because Berlin is not just a destination. It is an experience that stays with you long after you leave. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, would you visit Berlin in 2026?